Well, it's the next day, and they opened the road back there at Sheridan, and we're slogging along in the snow here. It's not very slick. You really can't see the road. This is actually Interstate 90 in Wyoming, going north. And we're going to be coming into Sheridan pretty soon. There's nothing wrong with your phone or your computer, whatever you're watching this on. Everything is white, and we had quite a bit of snow while I was back there. I sat in the truck back there in Sheridan for about 19 hours before they opened the road, and there was a lot of trucks in there. When I got out of there, and I think they've got the speed limit set down on 45 here, and but you can't see the lines. You just got to kind of know where the road is, like, sort of. Look hard. Speed limit 45. I got a pickup coming. I'm going to see what he's going to do. There's a lot of dust coming off of my truck. The snow is real powdery, and so we got to go up the hill on the other side. Yeah, we've had a rough winter in Wyoming, no doubt about that. And where'd that pickup go? He's just staying back there. Okay. My next town is Sheridan, Wyoming, and I'd like to stop somewhere and kick the ice off my truck, because just a few miles beyond Sheridan is the scale house, and I want to lighten the ice off my truck, the ice weight, so I'm not overloaded or something when I get to the scale house. The snow melts up and throws up and gets heavier and heavier, and I don't think I'm too bad a shape, but I'm not gonna just arrive without taking care of it. I think I'm probably okay, but let's just not arrive overweight at the scale house. So I'm getting pretty close to Sheridan. The road is actually not that slippery. It's not icy. It's snowy, all right. You don't have full traction, but it's not as ugly as it could be. Not as ugly as some of what I drove on. And it's pretty cold out there. It's about 1 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind is like, last night I walked from my truck to the truck stop, and the wind was so cold it just cut you in half by the time you got there. You're about like a stray cat getting in the door of that truck stop, get out of the wind. It was cutting it good, so cutting your face real good. And I just wore blue jeans and went, woo! Wasn't ready for that. I probably walked maybe a block and a half or 2 blocks from where I parked to the truck stop, and man, I was about frantic when I got in there. I hadn't expected it to be like it was, so we got her done, got through there. I'm going to try to get up here. The roads are closed south of me, and when I looked at my phone, and it said that I-90 was going north, was open, and man, I rolled out on the road immediately. So we'll keep it going here. Yeah, that pickup, he's staying behind me good. He's not trying to come up and pass, so I keep looking. The wind is blowing a little bit to my left. It's blowing from my right to my left across, so somebody passing me has to drive up in the dust that I'm making in order to pass me, so they're blind when they're passing me. And then the snow is blowing the other way across the front of my truck, so I wouldn't have too much trouble from their dust blinding me so I couldn't see. So if somebody tries to pass me, they're passing me blind. And so speed limit, they've got variable speed limits up here, and the speed limit is set on 45. And that's what I'm going, 45 miles an hour right here. So now they speed limit 75. Well, I ain't gonna drive no 75, I'll tell you that. I'm just tickled to death to get to go at all. We have other trucks that are stranded out on the road, and like right now I'm going up here to Billings, and some other places up over here, going through Billings and stuff, but and I can deliver where I need to take my load. I can get there now. I don't know when or how I'm going to go back home south on this road to go, because it's closed from there all the way, like 300 miles of interstate going south is closed. So if they'll open that road in the time frame that I'm up here delivering, and then head back home, I'll have a good ride. I hope that's what happens. But she's a little treacherous, and so we're going to take care and deliver up here. And we're heavy. This is a heavy tanker trailer. It's shorter than most trucks, and it's not as tall as most trucks. The liquid I carry is more dense so the wind doesn't get me as much as it does some of the other trucks on the road. They said they closed this road because of multiple accidents yesterday afternoon, last night, on the website anyway. I don't know. A little trashy under the snow here. Snow laying down on ice on this part of the road. I'm going to ease up on her just a little, getting up around through here. I'm going to cut my speed off some. But if you got it, a trucker brought it, and sometimes the road's open, so I start driving. So if you're going to go truck driving in Wyoming, this is what you're going to get sometimes. And if you're waiting for it to be perfect before you go, you're not going to go very often. And like back there where I got caught up in that deal, I tried to watch the roads real close, and I hadn't expected it to get dirty up in here like this. Not this far north. I thought the storm was going to be south of here. And I'm trying to work, get caught up in a bad snowstorm. Just drive wise, pay attention. This is what you're going to deal with sometimes. Oh, people, they loaded the Walmart with trucks. I could see the Walmart just south of me, and they filled that entire parking lot with trucks. I can't show it to you. I'm driving, see? Boy, this improves quite a bit. Look at that. All of a sudden, I can see the road right here in Sheridan. rest area is, that would be a good place to pull in. But I have a feeling it's clear full of trucks too. I'm going to go to that exit with the truck stop and see if some of the trucks have pulled out and started like I did. They might have started to empty the truck stop a little. But man, if I could drive on this kind of a road on up through here, oh, this is a lot better. And then I'm gonna see where everything is, check my truck over again, and then kick the ice off my truck, take care of everything, and go again. You can get some coffee, and we'll go. I'm running a little low on coffee myself. Yeah, see, there's that rest area, and you got a nasty little dig to get up on the hill to get in there, and I'm likely to end up chained up on the side of that hill to get going. It is, yep, that hill's just a sheet of packed snow all the way up. No, I don't know. I suppose if a guy was ambitious, he could get her up in there, but I'm trying to avoid trouble. Lazy and no good right here. And then the next, yeah. Coming up, so we're good to go. Maybe I can become a snowmobile hauler, and I can just unload one of the snowmobiles and go driving. I got a little white van back there. Let's see what he does. Here he goes. It's a Dodge Durango. Yep. Challenging winter for truck drivers and trucking over here in the part of the country I run in, and I'm headed for spring as fast as I can go, but I'm not getting her done very fast. There's some black marks down the middle of the road here. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I'm thinking somebody's brakes were froze and they drug, like, you know, you have 4 corners on the back of your trailer, on the 4 sets of tires on the ends of the axles. One of them sets isn't turning, and the driver just goes a gearing for it, doesn't look. Well, he burns his tires up on that set of duals. Usually they won't drag all 4. It'll usually be 1. And I don't know what people don't check a lot of times that they should, and drag some tires. And you can see the black marks right here in my lane every now and again, where they're burning a set of tires down. You can tell it's duals, and they're driving without the wheels turning, and burning a set of tires up. And it's just so lousy. You're out here and it's a bad snowstorm with lots of closed roads, and you burned up some tires, and when you're going to call a tire truck and he's supposed to come out there in 0-degree weather and change your burned up tires alongside the highway on the interstate that's closed in a snowstorm. So that's it just really spirals away from there. So that truck stop is gouged full acious. Trying to see you know, sometimes it can be an ordeal to even get in and back out of a truck stop when they're packed like that. So I'm looking around. I'm going to stop right up here on the edge of the road. There isn't much traffic moving around, and there's a big old white spot right here. And I'm just gonna check my truck over a little bit, kick the ice off a little, and then we'll go. Well, thanks for coming along. I hope your coffee's holding out, and I hope you're doing good. Where you're at, the heat's on and your coffee's holding out good, and you're able to make it down through your day in good shape. Bye now.